Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much again for those that do support me and follow me and look out for my journals that go into my Etsy shop. This channel is just merely to support my Etsy shop, so people can, I can do a flip through, so people can see the journals better and can make a more informed decision on if they wanted to purchase one or not. Or I like the idea when people view my videos just so they can get ideas for their own. So thank you for coming. So this is a quite a large journal. All the dimensions will be on the Etsy page. This is made out of a antique book, The Life of Christ, and it has three sewn-in signatures with a hidden spine. That's just a lovely piece of antique lace there. So there is no real theme to this journal. I have tried to keep all the colours sort of the muted style, but throughout there'll be like that, an old receipt, parts of some old documents. There's an old, looks like it's out of an old ledger book. I guess roughly the theme may be sort of your blues, but they are all muted and they do all sort of work together. As you see, that sort of photograph, that sort of it does all go with it. There's some extra notepads throughout this journal, like this one, just made out of some scraps for some added journaling space. There's some ephemera there and some printed vellum. You will find throughout the journal as well some extra coffee dyed paper in there for journaling space there, because not all the pages are writing papers. As you see, they're taken. This is and the Saviour Jesus Christ, so there are some of the original pages from this book in there. There's a little cluster of photographs, again not really the same theme, but just do all go well together. And here is another from an old ledger book, 1877, the date of that, so very old. And pull out with an original old postcard there, and this is a journaling card, but it's a technique that I use where I wax the papers. It just gives it just sort of a different feel, really, just adds to it. This is a wax pocket as well, and an old photograph on there. Another, this is a tag that has been waxed, and again just goes with it. Beautiful photograph of some ballerinas. You might have seen, I think I've used that image once or twice in some of the journals. Another cluster of photographs that have, well, they're photographs that have been printed and then I've waxed on them. This is a piece of a page out of a early 17th century book, which is just beautiful. So I haven't done anything with that, it's just there to enjoy, really, or if people wanted to make extra pages or cutouts, or just to add to the journaling anyway. Another waxed tag there with some pink sari silk and a lovely old image there. Another ballerina, and there's just some paper for additional journaling. Oh, I believe that, yeah, that folds out like that with some old invoices there. Another piece of this early 17th century book, which is lovely. Again, some ephemera and a waxed tag. I do, if you are interested in knowing how to do these, this waxing on the paper, I've certainly not created it. I copied off someone, I can't remember who it is now, But it's such a good idea and it works. And I do have a video on my YouTube if you wanted to look at it. There is a poem. As you can see, I do have lots of tattoos, and this one was my first tattoo I got. I'd pick more days as if I had my time again, and it was a lady called Maddie, who's 85, and she wrote it, and just if she had the time again, what would she do? And at the end it just says, and I would pick more daisies, and it really resonated with me and just loved it. There's some photographs, some more ephemera in a lace pocket. Another piece, book page from the early 17th century book there, just to enjoy. Oh, sorry, paperclip there. So there's some ephemera in there, and there's an image there. I've just bent this paperclip now. So this, throughout there are rusted paper clips, which I rusted myself just to add to the aging process for the journal. Some ledger paper that has just been cut to add to a page, and this is the date I can see here is 1877. Another book from the Life of the Lord from this book. An old antique book page. Again, just you'll find things throughout it, just so that you can make use of it as you will if you wanted to. You can write on them in dark pens, or just enjoy them, or you can make envelopes, do whatever you like with them. Once this is your journal, it's really nice to be able to create, do your own things with it. There's another tag, that one's not waxed. And this little tiny bit of red fabric here, I had a very small piece left, and it's some 17th century French fabric. I think there's a little bit more throughout, and it was just tiny, the piece I had left. I keep every little bits of beautiful fabrics like that, and even just adding just a little tiny touch to it can make a difference. There's a large wax journaling card there. Some more ledger paper, another tag. So as you can see, there's lots of writing space in this journal. There's another lovely quote there. We all make mistakes, have struggles, and even regret the things in our past. But you are not your mistake, you are not your struggles, and you are here now with the power to shape your day and your future. It's lovely. This is two pages which I've made together, which you can, it's a pocket. I can't seem to open it now, but yeah, that's I think it's a pocket. Yes, there we go. There you can see, and there's some ephemera inside there. Another piece of beautiful French fabric that was off some quilting. I mean, people do think I'm mad, but I just can't throw just beautiful little bits like that away. Another little quote: no matter what happens, I have no expectations, only control of how I want to feel. So no matter what happens, I know we'll have a great time. An original postcard there. That is, I don't know if you can see that has been written on and given someone. Another quote there. There is a little scrap notepad out, some scraps that have been made from this book. Nothing goes to waste in my craft room. Another quote on the side there. Another scrap notepad. It's just sitting over the top of the page like that. It's just a good way to keep them in. Original piece of ephemera there, which I believe looks like it's Italian. Just interesting documentation of our past. Some printed vellum and a waxed photograph. Another cluster of photographs there. Well, actually they're printed. They are photographs that have been printed onto coffee dyed paper, then waxed. Some original ephemera there. Some lovely handwritten document paper. And again, some document paper with some writing on, and the paper's lovely. There we go, some ledger paper that's just been put over the top with a paper clip. Another pocket there, and there's some old ledger paper and an image of some flowers. You can see that. I can put it back in. Oh, there's some more ephemera in there, that's why I can't get in. So some of the ephemera is original and some is what I've created myself and then aged, just to give it that the theme that goes with the journal. There's a large pocket that was an envelope, if you can see that. There's another wax journaling card in there. You see, that sits inside the envelope that has become a pocket. And pull out again, wax tag, another quote, and let's have a look what this is. Oh, some ladies sitting on a fence, posing. Pull out of some coffee dyed paper that's been aged and some ink dropped on it. Ah, there's that other, that must be the last piece of that fabric. I can see, you can tell by the feel of it just how old and fragile it is. So that's just at the top of another scrap notepad there. Some more of that 17th century paper there. This is a large waxed tag there. You can obviously see my sewing machine was played up there, but nothing, like I said, nothing gets thrown away. It almost, to me, adds to the loveliness of this journal and to all my journals. You know, mistakes happen, but that you will see mistakes throughout this journal, and they can just add to it. There's a lovely, if I can get this out. It's been a long time since I've opened this journal up. This one has actually been ready to be put onto my Etsy for quite some time. So I keep some of them. I just can't decide whether I'm going to keep them into my own personal collection or sell them. So I think this one has been ready probably about 12 months. But it's time for me to stop hoarding. So you might come across a few more of my journals that I've got to sort of clear out. There's a nice large tag, lots of journaling space on there, and that was made from a digital download of a document, French document of 1876. So not original, but if I can remember, I will put it in my Etsy shop to give credit to whose site I purchased it off. Some more original ephemera there. Again, a little notepad wrapped in vellum with some scraps of paper in. Another photograph, a large wax tag there, and some original ephemera. So thank you if you've made it to the end of this video. This is in my Etsy shop now. All the dimensions, everything that you need to know will be in there. But please, if you have any questions, anything you'd like to share with me, please do so. I love to hear from people. I've only a little channel and a little shop. That's how I like it. really. Each journal takes me approximately 3 to 4 weeks to make, so it's not something. So the videos I can't really, I don't upload very often, should I say, just because they're not, my journals aren't made very often. Apart from the ones I've hoarded, which I'm putting another 2 or 3 on. So please get in touch if you'd like to. Thank you again, and I wish you lots of love and blessings. I hope to see you all soon. Thank you.